Greetings, everybody. This is Harmony speaking, and we are live on 7/11/2018 at 9:26 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm here to give you an update on what we've been calling the event, and I shouldn't have to say this, but I guess I will. I am not the only person that has this information, people. And I'm not the only one that is working on this, and et cetera, et cetera. Um, but I am one of many who are reporting on what we call the event. And depending where you are in reality, you can be from the 10th dimension, have that perspective. You can be at the 8th dimension and have that perspective. You can be at the 6th dimension. You can be here. It depends on where you are in reality, how you view the event and how you perceive it and what you see. So here we go. This is my perspective on the event. We have if you've been following my channel, and I've talked about how there was one Earth and it's split into many Earths, and then they're being brought back into one Earth. Right now we have Earth B. This is the one that I am on, and we have Earth A. It's like, yay, we're down to two Earths. There were so many Earths we're working with, so many different timelines, so many different realities. It was, well, I hate to say it, but it was quite the mess. But here we are. We're down to two Earths, and they are extremely close to each other, even in higher dimensional perspective speaking. And there's this, of course, there's an energy field between the two Earths because these realities need, they stay separated. But the point is, they are so close to each other that it is undeniable for the sixth and fifth dimensional beings, and soon for people in 3D and 4D. But right now, we are having what you call the event, what humans call the event for the fifth and sixth dimensional beings, because the two Earths are just, everybody knows all the Earths have collapsed into these two Earths. They're getting ready to merge this Earth into this Earth, and then there will be one Earth. And the folks are, let's just say there's three categories of people. And I apologize, I wrote this a really, really long time ago, and there's stains on it and a bunch of holes. But anyway, basically, there is us, the physical universe, and them. Again, talking in simplicity, trying to make things simple. I'm not talking about, 1 million different dimensions out there. So, we have the physical universe. This is where we are. And there are those who, they're working to help them move up, them meaning negative energy. There are those that want to end it now. A lot of people feel that way. We want to end now, and we're done with this place. Let's hurry up and take out to this, heavenly five-dimensional Earth. Sounds great. And then there's those who are working with them to bring everybody down. Dom, dom, dom. The bad guys. Boo. And then there's them. And there's the them that are actually for us, all the good guys. And they're actually trying to get them, them, dom, 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 bad guys, to move up. Because basically, they can see reality and they can see what's about to happen, and they're kind of shaking in their boots, and they're wondering what's going to happen to us, what's going to happen to us when this all goes back into one Earth. And so they're basically running around in the underworld, trying to get people to wake up and say, hey, I think our time's up. I think the day's coming and we need to do something. So that's kind of like what's happening. And then there's us. There's those of us, that are for them, dum dum dum, them, to have time to heal. So these folks apparently are showing some signs of waking up, willingness to, I guess, change sides and come over to our side a little bit. They're not ready to say, give us asylum. They're kind of like, how you like at the edge of a pool, and you kind of dip your toe in to see the temperature of the water. Yeah, that's what these guys down here are doing. These guys already jumped in the water and came back, said, "Hey, let's the water's good. Let's go for a swim. Come on, join us." A lot of really interesting things are happening right now. So yeah, eventually we're gonna get back to, as I say, one Earth. And what's interesting is um, what I kind of this is what it's so hard to say. I'm going out on a limb here. Okay, so this is gonna be. I guess now we're gonna go into Harmony's crazy storytelling time at this point. So as you may have noticed, half the world is ocean. Well, of course, there's Hawaii and there's islands out here. So there's islands, but essentially half the world is flipping ocean. And you may have noticed half the world is, you know, kind of land. So what may happen is we may see um, some land appear here, and the land, the actually it's a continent. So the continent that will appear here for some, for those who choose the five-dimensional Earth, some will not. Some will want to stay in a three-dimensional Earth the way it is now. But those who choose to ascend, as we say, will begin to notice a whole continent appear, and you'll be able to shift consciousness, and um, you'll be able to align yourself to what we call the new Earth, the 5D Earth. And it's kind of like a radio station back in the day, old days, not digital like today. With the old dial, and you had the needle that went left and right, and you dial in a new station, and as you go in between stations, it's all you get all that static sound on the radio. I guess you have to be like over 50 to know about this. I don't know. So anyway, it's kind of like that, just moving from one frequency to the next, and you simply phase shift into the new Earth. And for those that are not ready, I don't like this. I just don't. But apparently, the Kumbayas, Power of the Bees, the universe has decided. I guess there's going to be a remnant. It's not going to the three-dimensional, some people say four-dimensional Earth, height, width, depth, space, and time, being four dimensions, it's not going to be able to continue the way it continues today. There's going to be a major radical shift, and currency is one of them, and wars and all that stuff. It's going to be a much, much, much different Earth reality. They're not going to be able to continue the way they continue today, the way they destroy the planet and all the nasty crap they do. And there's going to be this is going to be a big project, but I don't really care about these people, so we're going to leave them all behind, and we're going to do Kumbaya, phase shift, and go to 5D Earth and get the hell away from them. Excuse me. Yeah, so that's basically what's happening today. The plan is to get the hell away from these people. Let's get out of here. It's time to boogie. But anyway, um, in case you're a volunteer, I have to say this disclaimer. There are those who are volunteers, and even though they want to go here, they have a contract and they came into this reality as a volunteer to help raise the vibrational frequency, as some say, ascend, help everyone out. So this is going to be project stage 2. So this Earth will it will transcend and it will become Earth Project 2, and the volunteers will remain here and continue working with this complete BS, completely ridiculous reality. If I have my choice, I just blow the whole damn thing up and start over again. But anyway, that's not my say. So we're going to continue on some level, different reality, different dimension, different, there'll be a paradigm shift in this reality, and it will continue, and a bunch of you will, some of you may be listening, myself included, maybe, assigned to this area to help these people continue to grow. But anyway, for others, good news. You're going to be able to boogie on out of here pretty soon. So there we go in a nutshell. I hope everybody's doing well. As I always say, as the sun sets and the sun rises, Doesn't matter what your religion or your belief is. Simply come to that quiet, peaceful place. Just a void of nothingness. And that void becomes full of pure, true source, God, Creator, energy. Flowing, flowing, flowing. All throughout your body. To the dirt beneath your feet. And energizing the consciousness of this reality that you exist in. And feel the energy from true source, God, Creator, flow, flow through the top of your head, all through your body, out through your feet. Such a beautiful, wonderful feeling. So calm and peaceful. Till next time, everybody. God bless, peace, and be well.